Right, we've got Mark White with us. Must be quite a happy Mark White with us after a 1-0 win at home against York City, Mark.
Yeah, really happy. Clean sheet. Clean sheet. Yeah, 3 points. I really appreciate our fans. The whole game behind us. It's been frustrating recently for everybody, and obviously get a few dickheads that got something to say. And luckily we've got thousands that don't, because I understand that this club, what people need to remember is we are in our first ever season at this level. We've been promoted 3 times in the last pretty much 5 years, 6 years. And we got promoted at the end of May, and some people are like, right, okay, we're going to win this one. Like, get a grip. This club is, I feel the frustration has been with all of us, has been like, because we've been playing so well and not winning games, it's almost been like, oh, come on, we can win these games. And I share that frustration, but them true fans and Wanderers fans that really get it, they don't waver. They've done the same last season. I remember at Tunbridge Angels last year, we got beat and they stood there and clapped us off, and even I wouldn't have clapped us off ever. And we've got some great fans at this club now, and they really got us over the line today. And the point I want to make is that today we're pretty poor in general.
Yeah.
I thought, but not so much poor. I thought the actual pitch and conditions would suit York. I think the stats say that their midfield really get around the pitch. They're relatively direct. They're big, and we set up the team today specifically to beat York. We brought in Ed because there's no one better in a heading competition than Ed. And I thought if we take Ed Harris out of the team, it's a different result, if I'm honest. I thought we've had to defend umpteen long throws and corners. I thought Ed was really, really great alongside Joe Cook and Baz. So I just thought that today was one of them days where we got a clean sheet, we got 3 points, and we battled our way to victory. And if the one habit you can have is working hard to win, that's the one you want. We've played way, way better than that and got beat or drawn.
Yes.
We weren't as expansive today. We weren't as expansive. It's almost the opposite at times. A little bit, sitting off and never going direct, and we dealt with that. So I'm just delighted to get for the fans really, delighted to get the points on the board. We're learning, we're developing. All of us are. We're all grafting down here, voluntary. Got to put a new stand up to by March the 31st, and this is I know we've got the big profile reputation. I get that, and I love it. I love the fact that we're Dorking Wanderers and everyone feels that way, but we are a bloody small club, and in this division, in our first year. And it's important that we understand that it's another, look at some of the teams we've beaten down this year, Notts County, York City, these are stalwart clubs, and we're in there, we're competing, do you know what I'm saying? And so no, really happy. I know I had a bit of a moan about some of them fans last week that.
I won't worry about them.
I don't fucking worry,
I won't worry
guys.
about them, mate.
I'm fucking telling them now. I'm not worried about them. That's why I'm saying it, right? It's get a grip. This is we are. No. We are. This is a real together club. That's the bottom line, and you saw that today with the fans. Unbelievable, and I really spot it every single week. So, yeah, brilliant. I thought it was a very experienced team we put out today, a Wanderers type team. And it was them boys that really had that extra bit of edge and heart to get us over the line. That's what I'd say. So delighted.
I thought, listen, it's an old cliche. If you can play badly and still win, that's a great way to go. Like Liverpool did it back in the day. I'm going back a bit now.
I don't think we played bad. I thought they gave us a tough game. I think we've got to credit them. I thought they gave us a really good game. I thought I can't remember another midfield that's dominated us like theirs did first half. That changed when Niall went in midfield. I thought the game changed a lot when Niall went in midfield second half. But first half, we were getting dominated. I warned them against it. The stats said they got a great midfield. I thought it's not about us playing bad. What I'm saying, we'll play better and win, and lose rather. I thought York City, they've got a game plan. They know how they play. And I thought they forced us into a very robust game. And the thing is, Gav, when you haven't won in a few games, or you've conceded a few late last-minute goals, everybody and their auntie, the lady in the tea bar, everybody thinks, oh, come on, for fuck's sake, get us over the line, will you? Do you know what I mean? If Sharon from upstairs had popped down here and headed one off the line from the bar, you wouldn't have been surprised, because that's how people feel about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's a club that just refuses to lay down. It's a Wanderers spirit. Saw a lot of that today, which is great. and it takes a little bit of pressure off the boys who have been feeling it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They really have been feeling it. So, you know, delighted for the fans primarily. I really am.
Yeah, and I must admit, I've never seen a team with a lot of possession in the first half, like you said, even in a little bit in the second. And then we took control in the final bit of the second. I thought we really took control. And
I thought that, I thought the middle part of the second half, we had a really good spell.
Yeah.
And actually, we were sort of good for a second goal for that spell. We had some great chances. It kind of weren't falling right, but no, first half, 100%. It'd be interesting to see the stats.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
I thought they came here, done really well, York, and listen, they're a good side, mate. And when I watched the video on them, on the analysis, I thought to myself, this is a good side. I think at the moment they might not believe they're a good side, but I think they're a good side. So, you know, they've got their challenges up there, and anyone that come down from York, obviously, just want to say a big thanks as well. And you know, they're in what do you want to call it? I guess they're in a transition, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully for them they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm delighted for us, mate.
Definitely. Yeah, so right, we go to a week of training, 2 weeks, 2 nights training, and then we've got Maidenhead early morning, early kick-off, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
So they lost today 3-1 at Mason United, so they're going to be wanting to get back on a winning track. So what's the plan for you guys? What's your thoughts?
Well, we're gonna have a little practice match, open practice match on Tuesday before the England game, and then any fans that come down can watch the game and then watch the England game. I think the players are hanging about to watch the game as well. Obviously, it'll be just a lot of the boys that haven't been involved.
Yeah.
Bit of recovery for the ones that have had a hard game today. We'd love to take them Baz off, but we couldn't. We knew that Ed and Baz, we knew they wouldn't both get through it, and Ed had to come off. So just be a relaxing week, really, mate, and get ready for this busy period. We've got a lot of boys that I want to get involved, want to keep building on their fitness, you know.
Me personally, I thought Ariotta had a super game. I don't know how you feel about it. I thought he held the ball up at times in both boxes. I thought he was decent. I thought he ran himself into the ground.
I think he did. Yeah, he tries doing the work of 2 or 3. And first half, because the midfield, Macca and Josh Taylor, I thought weren't great, and he was doing the work of that. He was holding it up. He was holding off 2 players, and you know we just weren't aggressive enough in there. But yeah, Harry done great. But Ed Harris was definitely MOM. By a mile. Well done to young Joe in goal. He's learning.
Yeah.
He's got himself a clean sheet. He'll be buzzing as well.
Definitely.
And just sometimes it don't matter your win, guys. We won.
Of course you don't.
Listen, there's nothing fluky about that win. We knew that York would be very direct. We set up to defend them, and we did defend them. So I'm really pleased with that. Do you know what I mean?
And Cookie playing out on the left. You know, he's both-footed, isn't he? You know what I mean?
He is.
Superb.
Yeah, credit to Dukey, our coach, who was a big advocate for that. He really spotted that one and said, this is where I think the boy can play for us. But so we'll obviously look to build on that now, and we won't look to make millions of changes in our next match. Just look to build on it, really. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but it's another win in this division. They're not easy to come by, guys.
No,
do you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? So we're really pleased.
Well done, mate. Well
Cheers,
done
mate.
for today and the lads, and catch up with you next week, mate.
I'll see you next Tuesday, probably, I guess.
I doubt it, mate.